as marijuana arrests become less common in Miami-Dade. One city's approach stands out, that's right. Arrests for possession of small amounts of marijuana have become less common in Miami-Dade County ever since State Attorney Catherine Fernandez Rundle announced in August of 2019 that her office would no longer prosecute such cases due to the legalization of hemp. But a Miami Herald analysis of data from the Miami-Dade Clerk of Courts shows that more than 4,200 people have still been locked up on misdemeanor marijuana charges in the 5 years since. And that, among the county's law enforcement agencies, the Miami Beach Police Department stands out for its strict and ongoing crackdown, you guys. That's right. Since the 2019 state attorney memo, officers in Miami Beach have made more misdemeanor marijuana arrests than any other police department in the country, except for the Miami-Dade Police Department, which has 7 times as many sworn officers. Miami Beach police have made more arrests than the police in the city of Miami, and which has more than 5 times as many residents. Bobby Hernandez, president of the Miami Beach Fraternal Order of Police, the union representing officers there, said the arrests send a message that Miami Beach is a law and order city where people can't openly use drugs without consequences, you guys.
South Beach?
Yes, right? It's cocaine central, right? In a quote, they say, "We would hope the state attorney's office would start prosecuting these cases again," he said. "But as long as we take them off the street, then we're doing our part," he says. The city's approach reflects the priorities of elected officials who have sought to change the hard partying reputation of South Beach in recent years. Back in September of 2019, responding to Fernandez Rundle's announcement, the city commission passed an ordinance making it a crime to smoke marijuana or hemp, you guys, on public property, even if it's medical marijuana or hemp that is legal under state law. If adult use marijuana is legalized in November under Amendment 3, Florida legislators may follow Miami Beach's lead. A group of lawmakers is proposing a statewide ban on smoking or vaping of any kind in public places, you guys. Man, oh man, oh man. And Governor Ron DeSantis, who opposes the legalization effort, has said if the amendment passes, it would, in quotes, you guys, that's right, start to smell like marijuana in our cities and towns and reduce the quality of life, he says. Well, the Miami Beach ordinance means that even defendants who have their misdemeanors marijuana charges dropped by the state attorney's office, they can still face hundreds of dollars in fines and court fees, though, through the city. And on top of attorney's fees, if they choose to fight the case, that's just adding all to it. And Miami Beach employs its own team of prosecutors to pursue city ordinance violations, you guys. Look at that. They got their own crackdown team. Fred Johnson, who runs a golf cart tour company in South Beach, was ordered by a judge to pay $393 in court fees late last year after he was arrested on misdemeanor marijuana possession charge and a city ordinance violation for smoking in public back in June of 2023. Although state prosecutors quickly dropped the misdemeanor charge, the city continued to pursue the ordinance violation in lieu of, you guys. Man, oh man, oh man. In a quote, he says, "My experience on South Beach, it is a lot of racial profiling and harassment," said Johnson, who is black. Racial disparities in marijuana arrests have been acute in Miami Beach, where officials earlier this year removed an option for officers to issue civil citations in lieu of making arrests for marijuana possession. And police departments across Miami-Dade County have had the option to issue $100 civil citations for pot possession since 2015. $100, that's not that bad. From the start of 2018 until August of 2019 announcement, the Herald's analysis shows about 62% of misdemeanor marijuana possession charges in Miami Beach were filed against black defendants. That figure rose slightly to 66% after the announcement, and only about 6% of Miami Beach residents are black, though the city is a popular destination for black tourists, the article states. Countrywide, the proportion of countywide, the proportion of misdemeanor marijuana possession charges against black defendants rose from 47% before the announcement to 59% after, according to the Herald's analysis, you guys. And Miami Beach slowed arrests immediately after the state's attorney's announcement, but since then, arrests have continued to rise. And back in 2024, Miami Beach police made 166 arrests for misdemeanor amounts of marijuana by July 27th, representing 25% of such marijuana arrests countywide in that time frame, according to the data from the Miami-Dade clerk of courts. And as of October 22nd, officers in Miami Beach have arrested 244 people for the offense this year, data from the Miami Beach Police Department shows. And in March, as spring break crowds flocked to South Beach, Miami Beach police charged at least 38 people with possession of small amounts of marijuana and charged at least 12 people with smoking marijuana in public property, according to a Herald review of jail booking data and court records. Among the 50 people arrested, 38 were black, records show, and some of the arrests included additional charges, you guys. Of course there was additional charges. Man, oh man, oh man. But Miami Beach Police spokesperson Christopher Bess said in an emailed response to questions from the Herald that the department doesn't believe racial bias is playing a role in how marijuana laws are enforced, you guys. Can we speed this up just a little? The Miami Beach Police Department is committed to upholding all local and state laws to ensure the safety and well-being of our residents, visitors, and community members, he said. And man, oh man, you guys, Miami, everyone loves Miami, and it's always such a party. And I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this. I know you're going to have some words to say about this, Rico.
It's racist. It's racist. The numbers don't lie. It just stop the cap. It's racist. Doesn't matter what the police department believes. The statistics, the numbers, those are real. And here's the worst thing about it, right? These police officers talking about this, the effect on society on a city that was literally built on cocaine money. I would rather see people go to jail for not picking up the shit from their dog when they're in a public park than go to jail for the smell or for the small possessions of cannabis. Doesn't make any sense. And if these police have had the discretion to be able to write tickets and aren't writing tickets, that is, I just don't think it's even open to debate.
Look, they took Diddy out. They got to clean up Miami. That's their whole thing. They're just gonna.
They got to take out.
Cut it off.
All-Star Island. Just nuke that bitch.
Oh, you guys are funny. All-Star Island. That's cute.
You can't have that kind of statistical disparity without acknowledging what it really is. It's just, and again, in terms of the impact that other people have on other people, leaving dog refuse that smells worse and can get on people's shoes and sticks around longer. Like, if you want to get tough on lifestyle issues, go after the person who's letting their chihuahua shit on the sidewalk.
Yarrow, did you step in a chihuahua poo recently?
Let's talk about all the BBLs.
No matter what you identify as, I would not step on you, Jenny.
Like, what about all the BBLs down there? And the smell that comes from that shit. Like, literally. My God. If you know what I'm talking about, Jenny Beth.
Damn.
Anybody who knows anything about BBLs other than what they look like on TV and everything, like if
those
you go
girls that look like the ant from A Bug's Life got stinky booties.
Right. Right. If you go anywhere near those BBL clinics, it smells like straight garbage. So they need to clean that shit up before they keep harassing people for the smell of weed on the streets down there. I haven't been down.
You're gonna have people thinking I got a BBL. I do not.
Look, all the big booty jokes aside, it's what it is. This is like typical. They legalize, they regulate, and then they enforce, right?
Yeah,
So everywhere that there has been a legalization movement, medically or adult use, there's going to be a crackdown at some point, and so that crackdown is going to come to the steps of the people who are supporting the movement, which is terrible. So we'll see this more, but I think like part of it is obviously Miami has some kind of like image to uphold, which is, they definitely should let everybody be smoking weed down there. But
exactly.
I think what it is like they're grappling with a lot of social issues down there, and there's a huge divide between the community, what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, and the people that are running that state aren't with the people like that. So we'll see how it shapes up, but Miami's a special place. Hopefully they figure it out. But look, Wynwood, I have friends down there. There's definitely no enforcement. So, it's like there's certain pockets and areas, maybe South Beach specifically is one area, but there's other areas of Miami that are pretty free and open, and they're doing a lot there. Shout out to Basil, that's coming up pretty soon. They do a huge event down there every year, and we have a lot of friends from Cali that go down there to talk about their brands. So, it's
I haven't been down to Miami Beach in a long. You haven't been down to Miami Beach in a long time for obvious reasons. But I did have a lot of good times there back in the day. And I don't know, man, things change and places get more and more racist. It happens.
I grew up down in Miami and Fort Lauderdale area. I worked a lot in Beach, and we were shooting, so I had to deal with the cops all the time. And they definitely over-enforce things. Right, and they're there with their hands out, and they want to make money, and they want to enforce, and they want to ticket, and want to do all of that shit.
So you mean they're just cops?
Yeah,
I will tell you what.
You can look at what happened to Tyreek Hill a few weeks ago, like literally blocks away from the stadium right before the Miami Dolphins game. You saw how not just him and his McLaren, but also his teammates were threatened and everything. Like the cops, really are power tripping on a different level down there.
I mean, even their meter maids, be power tripping, because I know I parked my car at this parking lot, and the thing had expired, and by the time I got back over to it, there was a boot on the car. And I had to wait like 2 hours just to get the boot removed. It was insane.
That's crazy.
How long do you think it takes?
They take their parking seriously.
Yeah, they do.
How long do you think it takes for Ron DeSantis to get his boots off?
He sleeps with them on, so he doesn't take them off.
Oh,
so I mean, South Beach has been very vocal. Like for spring break now, they have curfews. They're tired of the shit. They're like, don't want Miami to be that place anymore because they're having shootings. They're having people who are, dealing with SA type issues. Like there's a lot of issues that have happened. And dang it, Yarrow, leave the camera on. But Jason said, But I think this is something that's stupid. And I think to me, the part that really stands out is even though we're not going to prosecute you criminally, we're still going to run your pockets as much as we can. So it's racist. It's a cash grab. And this is absolutely ridiculous. The city of Miami has way bigger problems. Go stand inside 11 and Giselle and grab people with bags and blow all night.
11's the
I know
best.
you do.
In 7 days, they're voting on legalization, so all of this goes away.
No, it won't. No, it won't. This is prosecutions are only going to go up once this happens, because if they don't have a True Leaf bag or a Cure Leaf bag or one of the other MSOs that are operating in Florida, if the weed's not in that package, they're going to get hefty fines, even more than what they're getting now.
Public consumption still isn't, even if you have an adult use market, it doesn't mean you can consume on the beach or that you can do it in a public place. And so.
And I'm fine with Jason, as our friendship, there's been many times where I'm like, Jason, not here, dude. Like, what the hell? But that's about being an adult. Like, sometimes it's just not the place. Jason Beck, I'm looking at you.
Get the PTA meetings.
This is the whole thing, though. This is the part that kills me about it is one thing that I noticed because of the high humidity in Florida. I noticed that it dissipates the smell of cannabis much, much faster than it does here on the West Coast. Out here on the West Coast, you can smell someone burning down the street.
I thought it would hang around a lot longer.
No. It dissipates it much faster, bro. Much faster.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's in the scientific journal anywhere.
It's in my scientific journal, and I have tons of studies all about it.
Tons of research.
Yeah, tons of research.
I smoke lots of weed.
Exactly.
I can't wait to see the white papers.
Exactly. You want to see the white papers? They're called OCBs.
Yeah. The white supremacy paper.
Whoa.
Don't put that on my good, clean brother, Jason. Don't do that.
Exactly. Thank you, Jenny.
Jason loves black women. Have you seen his? Never mind.
His name is White.
You can love black women. You can have black friends and still be a supremacist. You know what I'm saying?
That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my life. That shit is so ridiculous.
Jason thinks he's better than everybody.
We are gonna roll right in.